SaLuSa, December 5, 2014. We were very pleased to step aside and allow Michael to send out another message in place of our usual one. The information sent out should lift your spirits considerably, as you have waited a very long time for an uplifting message that clearly indicates the beginning of many welcome changes on Earth. There are many changes to come for which the preparations have already been made. It means that very little time will be lost in changing your current situation of war and disharmony to a different condition that heralds the coming of love and peace on Earth. We have often told you that changes are coming, and at last you will have a clear signal of confirmation. Many will still refuse to believe what they see happening before their very eyes, but denial will not hide the fact that the new era has started. If you look back, you will find that we have kept our word, which has meant that the Galactic Federation has been busy ensuring that world peace is upheld. Minor wars and other uprisings will eventually cease, and there will come a time when such negative actions will be impossible to carry out. The vibrations are steadily rising, and in the future will be too high for any such negative actions to manifest. Dear ones, the battle between the dark and light is almost over, and in your time you will see those responsible for your demise removed so that they can no longer delay the changes. Such actions will fulfill the promises made to you a long time ago, and we thank those who have steadfastly stood by our side and refused to be moved from their path. As we have already mentioned, it is your responsibility to help others through the changes and direct them onto the path of light. We and other groups working for the light will not cease our efforts to ensure progress is made, and we guard against interference from any source whatsoever. Matters are well advanced now, but as always we rely on all light workers to diligently carry out their tasks. Naturally, having reached such a pivotal point in the progress of the human race, every effort is being used to give your evolution a major step forward. Indeed, it is quite apparent that many souls are aware that something is happening that is very positive, even if they are unaware as to how it will manifest. Regrettably, your news outlets are still under the influence of the minions of the Dark Ones, and you do not learn the truth as to what is happening to your world. However, good news cannot be kept concealed indefinitely, and it will start to seep through regardless of the methods being used to suppress it. As always, part of our mission is to patrol your skies to ensure that there are no uninvited visitors, or attempts made to place weapons in space that could be used against you. Your Earth has been in quarantine for many years, so as to ensure that no other civilizations can influence you or interfere with your progress. Sometimes it has been necessary to allow an approach to be made, but only to test your reactions. It has helped your understanding of the universe and other life forms that exist all over it. Many other civilizations are way ahead of you in intelligence, but as you evolve, so you too will have the opportunity to greatly increase your levels. Far from holding you back, as your guardians, we are keen to help you progress as quickly as possible, returning you to levels that you previously held. Where your sightings of our craft are concerned, unless you are able to identify the different sources that they come from, it can be confusing. Your Dark Ones are now so advanced in being able to design and manufacture crafts similar to ours, that apart from the markings that appear on some of them, they can look very much alike. This can also lead to incidents that are thought to be caused by ETs, when it is your own black operations at work. We know that not for the first time their thoughts have turned to creating an incident that could be blamed on us. We cannot interfere with your choice of action, unless it is of such proportions it is liable to change the plan for your solar system. You do not, however, need to worry about the future, as it is assured, and you are already entering the energies of the new age. Mother Earth is also beginning to bring changes into being, as she also is moving into the new age. Her work is to cleanse the earth and restore it to its previous pristine condition, and it happens over a period of time, as she also rises up through the new vibrations. So as you can see, there is a lot of action taking place, all of which is to your advantage and ultimately for your peaceful and rewarding existence. You are leaving the lower vibrations for good, and every help is being given to lift you up. When you set out on your journey eons of time ago, You were happy souls determined to make the most of your opportunity to experience the lower vibrations. You knew that you would never be deserted and that your progress would be carefully monitored, and when the time came you would be helped to return to the light. That time has now arrived, and already progress is being made. We have always been with you and soon it will be a reality as we meet you in person once again. We share your joy at the thought of meeting once again, and although we are happy too, we do not experience the extremes of emotions like you do. Our feelings center around universal love, which allows us to feel the depth of happiness that comes with it. It is not easy to put it into your words, as they are not always adequate for the expression needed. However, when you come into our presence, you will know beyond doubt that we are beings of love, and indeed you will feel it. It is a state of being that is peace and joy rolled into one, and it shall be yours when you have evolved into a fully evolved being. I am SaLuSa from Sirius, and pleased to be able to expand your understanding of the times you have now entered. Enjoy them as you leave the lower vibrations behind. Thank you, SaLuSa. Channeled by Mike Quincy. www.treeofthegoldenlight.com